Right, well, it's Sunday, the 20th of January. I've just walked to the shops. The second storm is here. I can't be bothered what it's called. It's a storm. Is it Fred? I don't know. Yeah, very strong. Tomorrow is supposed to be, that's Monday, 21st, sunshine, but dry. But 45-mile-an-hour winds. At the moment they're blowing that way, which is towards the lift out area. So the wind should, when I go out, technically blow me around towards the lift out. But I'm all set, ready to go. Up until a few minutes ago it was absolutely blowing a gale, but it seems to have died down slightly. Though more than likely I'm going to have my hands full making sure that I get Aslan into the lift out area. Goodbye mooring. God, that was scary. I thought that was it. I thought it was a goner. I was going bloody sideways. Hey? Yes, I thought Aslan and I were a goner then. Came out the mooring and the wind got us, and it just suddenly got so strong, blowing us sideways, and it blew the camcorder across the roof, so I put it inside and it fell off and hit the floor. I think it's alright though. But God, I thought I was going to just go sideways, crash into a load of boats then. Somehow I missed everything and she came round. Oh, I can take a breather now. That was genuinely one of those oh my good God moments. This wind's so strong you might not even hear me, which could be a relief for some. I'm only going to show small bits of the lift out. If you want a more in-depth look at lift out and blacking, then check out my previous lift out and blacking video. She looks very good, as you would expect really, because I haven't gone anywhere, well, nowhere to speak of, just the length of the Lancaster, 40 miles or so. That was absolutely mental. That wind, so strong and so cold. But I'm on the hard standing now, and the lads have just gone for a nice cup of tea, and then they're going to start pressure washing. And in this wind it should dry today, and it's going to be dry all day, so then get the first coat of blacking on. Anodes look good, and in fact the whole boat, as I think I said a bit earlier, bearing in mind I haven't been anywhere really, the whole boat and the original blacking from 2 years ago looks fantastic. Right, I'm going to have a nice cup of tea. All those lumps and bumps, that's not corrosion. That is years and years of blacking, which hasn't come off with the pressure washer. So if it's nice and sound, then leave well alone. Same as last time then, Kevin here at Garstang works extremely quickly when it comes to lift out and pressure wash and blacking. First coat on, and as I say, this is more of a quick kind of video diary, as if you'd like to know more about lift out and blacking and so on, then there's my previous video. What was that, a couple of years ago? Yeah, Narrowboat lift out, I think it was called. I'm going to light the fire, and I don't know what time it is. What time is it? It's 20 to 5. I don't want to get to sleep too early, because I'll wake up around midnight, and then I'll be up all night then, won't I? Well, that's the second coat on the second day. Now I'll just wait for the third coat to go on, which might not be tomorrow, but if not, Thursday or Friday. Then I'll be giving the paintwork just a wash and a very light polish. Because the alternate wasn't charging, and for half the year you don't get much solar, at least in the UK, all three of my leisure batteries were also shot, so I've replaced those as well. And the gap next to the barometer always bugged me a little bit, so I've treated myself to this fabulous 1955 Schatz Marine ship's clock. One of the world's first, if not the world's first, ship's clock with a quartz electric movement. Well, that's me done. I haven't really been sleeping that well, to be perfectly honest. I did last night though, once I got on the hard standing. I think it's just anxiety really. Yeah, last night, fabulous sleep. Oh, right the way through, absolutely fabulous. But no, that's me done for the day. I'm now off for a lovely shower and a shave. I've fitted these fabulous terry clips, as they're called, in order to get my exhaust off the floor. Just cleaned out the fuel tank and the carb and put some fresh fuel in the generator. Even though the engine's charging the batteries and I have the solar, there are times when a generator is just what's needed. Well, that's pretty much Aslan ready. I haven't gone overboard on the polishing. Generally just a wash and wax. and then I wipe over with a damp cloth. All that's left is to get any loose stuff into the boat that's on the roof, like the chimney and the barge pole and so on. Remove the side fenders, and then anything loose inside I put safe in boxes or on the bed and so on. Tomorrow is the day, Deliverance Day. Wow. The weather this entire week has been, against all the odds, surprisingly good. And next week is going to be fabulous as well. Except tomorrow, which is going to hammer it down. Well, as is the way with these things, I'd just like to say a quick thank you and an acknowledgement to various people in and around the marina, starting with the staff in the office, and I've written a little list here. We have Amanda in the office, Julian, Anne, Mandy, Jackie, who left a little while ago, Robert, Andrew, Kevin in the workshop, and Ian, who does lots of fabulous little odd jobs around the place. And then the boaters, there's Barry, Ian, Richard, or Tricky Dicky, another Richard, Brian, Stu, and Big Simon. And then in Garstang itself, there's all the staff at the one stop, and especially your Costa machine. If that machine hadn't been there during the first lockdown at least, I don't know what I would have done. Then there's Hamlet's Butchers and Bakers, Aldi, which is generally the best run, friendliest Aldi in the country, and of course Booths and their fabulous cafe, and the shop of course. Right, that's enough of that. I'm going to continue just finishing off with a few little jobs, and I'll see you all in the morning. Well, here we go. It's 7:30, and yep, as predicted, it's a bit wet. It could be worse. It's not like just torrential, but it's wet all the same. It's all out of my hands now until the underside of Aslan touches the water of the Bridgewater Canal. Well, just got to go with it, haven't you? Well, the crane's ready. The guys here are ready. Just waiting on the lorry. I booked it for early, so like 8:30, and it is now 8:15. I've just phoned the haulage company, and he said, alright, he's just left, gone past his window, and he should be 5 to 10 minutes. But my taxi is booked for 9 o'clock. So I'm going to have to be up by the entrance probably about 5:02. So about another 10 minutes I'll be on my way. So I might not get any footage of Aslan being lifted onto the lorry, but I might get a shot of the lorry. Speak of the devil, the lorry has arrived. Right, I gotta get going. I got a taxi to catch. 2 minutes past 9, the taxi's just phoned me. I think he's at the wrong marina. I think he's at Bridgehouse. I'm just going down to the office to see if he's there.
In a quarter of a mile. At the roundabout, take the second exit on A6, James Towers Way.
above average speed cameras. You won't find those on the canals. The sudden realisation hits you that it's very nice being in a marina, don't get me wrong. You feel you have a base, quite secure. You can have nice little trinkets, like some transport, like normal people do. But very shortly, when Aslan arrived, that will be no more. I know what to expect. I mean, I've been there before, and very nice it is too. A nomad type of existence, an enigma almost. This is Roy and Annette, and they've come to see Aslan safely in the water with a bit of luck.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you.
Well, I'm now settled on the boat. I've put everything back where it should be. All the ropes are back on. All the side fenders, they're on. Everything's sorted. I'm tied up on the canal now, outside Hesford Marine. It's now raining heavily, but tomorrow I'm off. But a bit earlier, when I arrived at Hesford Marine, the lady in the office said, "Oh, there's a parcel arrived for you." You know, right, okay. And it's a parcel sent by a viewer called Joe, and he has sent me a pair of Victorionics cooking knives. These are Swiss classic cooking knives. I didn't realise Victorionics did cooking knives. But yeah, look at that. That's a big chopping, cooking. There's a chart on the back. I believe this is a carving knife. And to go with it, a Victorionics bread knife. Amazing. See, you can just make out the Victorionics name there on the handle. Thank you very much, Joe. That was definitely an unexpected surprise. Okay, that's it for now. I have the fire going. I'm gonna do myself some dinner, and join me next time when I will be starting my continuous cruising and continuous filming and so on from here, and the sun will be out. So yeah, cheers for now, everybody. It's been quite a hectic and anxious couple of months, but it has all culminated with me being back continuous cruising on the main canal network. So yeah, cheers for now everyone. My word, I'm cruising again. Yeah, it wouldn't be Travels by Narrowboat without a bit of graffiti, would it? And it's broken the microphone. I can't see a thing. How could I have been so stupid? Aslan and I are back.